Welcome to The Awakening. Black Women United, I am your host, Sherry Danny. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. CNN firefighter Corey Comparatore was killed during the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro said Sunday. Comparatore was among the thousands of people who attended the rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, part of Trump's 2024 re-election effort. He died trying to protect his family, according to the governor. Pennsylvania State Police confirmed his identity on Sunday. Authorities have identified the gunman in Saturday's attack as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, who Secret Service agents killed at the scene after the shooting. The FBI is investigating the attack as an assassination attempt, the agency said. I just spoke to Corey's wife and Corey's 2 daughters, Shapiro said Sunday. Shots fired, then a bloody scene. Witnesses have described a wave of chaos and terror that unfolded after the shooter, perched on a rooftop just outside the venue, fired several shots from an AR-style weapon. As shots rang out and the former president ducked below the podium, swarmed by Secret Service agents, as attendees screamed and crouched toward the ground. GOP Congressman Meuser told CNN he was sitting in the front row of the rally with Pennsylvania Senate candidate Dave McCormick and Republican Representative Mike Kelly. He saw a man fatally shot no more than 20 feet behind them, he said. Joseph Meyn, a surgeon from Grove City, Pennsylvania, told CNN that he helped carry a man's body out of the stadium. Everybody started, certainly, screaming, asking for a medic. And honestly, it was a bloody scene, Meuser said. He was to the far right of the podium, filming Trump's speech, when he heard the gunshots. Just as I was panning back, I heard 7 gunshots in rapid succession, in under 2 or 3 seconds. I am familiar with guns. I knew immediately it was gunfire, Meyn told CNN. I saw him get hit. Meyn said he looked back in the direction the gunshots had come from. I saw a man in the bleachers was hit directly in the head. There was a woman who was hit in the hand and forearm, a non-critical wound. He said he went over to see if he could render any aid, but another doctor was already tending to the woman who'd been shot. I helped carry the body of the man out of the stands, he said. They took the body to the tent behind the bleachers. The Awakening versus Redacted. Redacted is an exciting political vlog on YouTube hosted by Clayton Morris and Natalie Morris, a husband and wife duo. Clayton gives an interesting take on former President Trump's assassination attempt. Let's listen and leave me a comment if you feel Redacted got it right.
Or
Ronny?
It was an inside job. I'm going to show you the evidence, and by the end of this video, I want you to make up your own mind, and I want you to drop me a comment down below. Was this just gross incompetence or an inside job? Because to me, there's no in between. Hey everyone, I'm Clayton Morris. Did the Secret Service rebuff the Trump campaign's requests for increased security? Now, that has been confirmed by a number of sources that, in fact, yes, the Trump campaign did request beefed up security, not only on his person, but also at his residences.
But the failure here is absolutely catastrophic. And I got to tell you, the Secret Service should be very careful. I can tell you and absolutely confirm from the horse's mouth, from multiple people, not just one. And I saw Congressman Waltz text this out before on X. There have been repeated requests to increase the security footprint around not just the residences of Donald Trump, but the body itself. And they have been rebuffed. Like I said, I can tell you actual quotes. The Secret Service directors completely failed and candidly should resign today.
However, the head of media relations and PR for the Secret Service today released a statement saying that that is untrue. He writes, this is absolutely false. In fact, we added protective resources and technology and capabilities as part of the increased campaign travel tempo. 100% a lie. The Secret Service did, in fact, turn down additional requests by the Trump campaign to have additional Secret Service detail. We know that to be a fact. So that is a lie from the Secret Service. Why also has Robert F. Kennedy Jr., whose father was assassinated, whose uncle was assassinated by the CIA, rebuffed by the Biden administration to have additional Secret Service detail? President Biden signing his name on turning down additional Secret Service detail for RFK Jr. Why? We can send $200 billion to Ukraine. We can glad hand with Vladimir Zelensky. We can send billions of dollars in weapons to Israel and shake hands with Benjamin Netanyahu. But when a person running for president of the United States whose uncle was assassinated and whose father was assassinated, he asks for additional Secret Service details and we can't provide it to him, something is going on.
And remember that this is a Biden administration which, as you pointed out, has refused to protect Robert F. Kennedy Jr. even when his father and his uncle were assassinated. This is the Democrats in the House actually introduced a bill to strip Donald Trump of Secret Service protection. I mean, these people are crazy.
That they witnessed a man climbing a roof with a rifle, and he was army crawling on top of a white roof. They told the police this, and apparently they did nothing about it. Watch.
So we walked up, and probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea, But we noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle.
A rifle.
We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey, right here on the roof. We can see him from right here. We see him. He's crawling.
Of course, the bigger question we have is why did the Secret Service not take the shot against this individual on the roof when they had the opportunity to?
Right. Ronny Jackson of Texas said that his nephew was also injured in the shooting. In an interview with Fox News, Jackson said his nephew was grazed in the neck. A bullet crossed his neck, cut his neck, and he was bleeding. The congressman called it a horrific experience. Another attendee who witnessed the shooting described an atmosphere of complete shock. It was too close for comfort, Donna Hutz told CNN. She and her son were just a few rows in front of the attendees who were shot. She looked up and saw the injured attendees with lots of blood covering the bleachers, she said. The shooting created shockwaves around the world, with international leaders including Biden, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, and the Vatican condemning the attack and political violence more broadly. Authorities are still investigating both the shooter's possible motives and how he was able to access the area with a weapon. It is surprising, but all the details of that will come out in the investigation. FBI Special Agent in Charge Kevin Rojek said in a news conference when asked how the shooter was able to fire several shots. This has been The Awakening, Black Women United. I am your host, Sherry Danny. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video.